Hello. I had a teacher at Stanford in college named Albert Garrard, and he said details always told the best stories, and that was the detail that in fact made the story. I was just a teenager when I was taught by Professor Garrard, but the truth of that statement has resounded throughout my life and my career as a storyteller in media and philanthropy and in business. So let me take a moment to thank a literary scholar who took time to teach wide-eyed freshmen like I was in a small seminar in his own home. Thanks, Professor Garrard. What you taught me changed my life. Honor to you. Now, what's an example of this kind of detail? Say you want to tell a story about how alcohol or any substance abuse can affect family life. If you stay general, talk about statistics, you'll get agreement, but not engagement, no compassion. On the other hand, if you say this, you might get a different result. My grandmother used to tie a towel around the arm of my grandfather after he went to sleep. This is a deep, drink-induced sleep. And not the other end around her arm as she lay down to sleep. She did this so he didn't go out wandering the streets in search of booze in the middle of the night. Then let me give one more detail, and that's the fact that sometimes she awoke and found the towel was undone and that her husband was gone, my grandfather. And that's when she woke my dad, who was the eldest of 3 sons, only 11 years old, and sent him out on the cold and tough streets of Newark, New Jersey in the Depression to find his dad and bring his dad home safe. You see how the one detail of the towel, both tied up and undone, immediately launches the story and reveals other details that turn a worthy subject into an engaging human story. This story is true, of course, part of my dad's life growing up. And it's one reason why I hold in my heart the power of story to help us understand rather than judge. Can you imagine yourself as the wife who wakes up with the husband gone, how she feels? Can you imagine yourself as the husband who's jonesing so hard for something he's convinced he needs that he goes wandering in the early hours of the morning when even the bars are closed? Or the boy, 11 years old, tasked with finding his drunk dad and bringing him home safely. Yep, details tell good stories, engaging stories. In this case, the story shows the impact of substance abuse in a way that makes it easy to care about all families affected, particularly the children. Next time you think about a story you want to tell, whether it's for your business or your nonprofit or just in your own personal life, think about the detail that will anchor your audience in the world and the feelings of the story. Sending you all love and encouragement as you tell your own stories. Take care. Bye-bye.